success mindset and mindset shifts. So, what are some strategies for developing a successful mindset? Because we both on a journey now. I got some.
Yeah, consistency. Consistency, sacrifice, and belief. And commanding what you want into existence rather than wishing it and praying and hoping. You don't hope, you know. You believe.
Remember, a successful mindset and a mindset. Okay, so by doing that, you shift your mindset. So
yeah. So you stay consistent at what you do. You know what I'm saying? If like eventually if I punch him like this, eventually he gonna get tired and hit me. Like, he'll stop hitting me. As soft as this is, he gonna eventually say stop hitting me. So if you keep at it, eventually it breaks. If you wake up every fucking day and you look through the window and you say, yo, it's a beautiful fucking neighborhood I live in, the motherfucking consciousness, which you call God, is gonna be like, this nigga bugging. Because for your whole life you've been saying this shit is disgusting. Right? So once you shift to that kind, you consistently say that every single day, the consciousness is gonna be like, I guess this is a beautiful neighborhood. And your frequency changes, your perception changes, and trust me, the neighborhood that you want to be living in, that you consider of beautiful, will be beautiful. You will be in that neighborhood. You understand? Because it has no other fucking right. It has no other choice.
That's what the law.
Because you are the consciousness. So it has no other choice but to go along with what you fucking believe.
The law of attraction is not no mystical, crazy. Who would do it? It's just like you said, the universe has to bend to your will.
It has no choice.
That's what the Matrix did. The Matrix has to bend to your will. Have to bend to your will, because like your mental is that we all Professor X if you want to be. You know what I mean? Like it has no choice. It has literally no choice. It's just the laws of the universe, and there are scientists that really have tangible evidence to show this.
Like with Neo in the Matrix. Why? Because Neo was part of the Matrix. So being that he was part of the Matrix, created from the same entities that created within the Matrix, he could bend the Matrix. Is what Morpheus told him. So being the fact that I'm made in the likeness.
But here's the jewel about that movie, though, and not to cut you off, go right back. Here's the jewel about the movie. All of them could have. Like I said in the other one.
The one whoever believed.
He just believed.
He just believed that he was the one.
So
it's like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They will tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like 5% will say, you know what I'm saying? Everything exists in the universe exists within you. You're made in the likeness of God. So now if you take away from the fact that God is his consciousness, living, vibrating frequency consciousness, right? So therefore, if everything that exists within the universe, within that consciousness exists within me, therefore I am that consciousness. Therefore, like with Neo, you can bend the Matrix at your will. How? You can move the building. Muhammad don't gotta go to the mountain. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad can bring the mountain to him. How? By believing that the mountain will come to you.
And you know what's the interesting thing about it, bro? Everybody, and I'm literally saying, I believe there's 7.8 billion people on the earth now. I mean, like, everybody, multiple times, involuntarily, subconsciously, has been to the Matrix at one point.
Of course.
Has thought about something, and got it, like, oh, I was thinking about this. And that's why. But, like, so, because everybody have the same extent. Everybody got the same power. Everybody could be Neo.
That's why the old folks, when they couldn't write shit down no more and say what they could say, they told you what? Be careful what you say, because it will come into existence, and be careful what you think, because it will come into existence. Yeah. Why? Because your words are powerful. You can speak what you want to existence by speaking it. So if you say you're broke, if you say you're fucked up, what you're going to be is broken, fucked up. If you say every day you're fucking rich, and every day you wake up and you may not see the riches, don't give a fuck, I'm rich.
You live like you.
You know what I'm saying? You live like you, what you think like you, what you feel like you, what you start looking at where you want to go, you start feeling it, you believe it.
I'm listening to an audiobook right now. It's a great audiobook. I listen to it 3 times, but it's only an hour and a half. I'm probably listening to it every day when I'm at work. It's 100 ways to motivate yourself, and it's mad different real things this motherfucker is saying. And he said, same thing he just said, bro. And I said, listen to all the successful people, don't listen to us. Denzel, Will Smith, all these people that they all say the exact same thing, like, and they weigh honestly they were 20 quadrillion times more successful than we are. So it's just the way to, like, it's the way you have to think. You have to put yourself there. Yo, I'm rich. You bugging? Yeah, I am. You move like it. Your swag is like you say. You got to put yourself there, Randy. You got to put yourself actually in it. Like you're there and
You gotta feel it.
Like you gotta feel like you gotta. And he said, also not to cut you off. I'm gonna send you this fucking book. You're gonna fucking love it because it's talking about the lot of shit we talk about. He said, yo, he said, I hate to tell everybody, but you don't got a personality. He said, you create the personality you want to be. I'm saying, you create it. For the people you see, say, yo, you take that piece of it, I want that. And you create it.
Yeah, because this
right,
shit...
He said, you either create it consciously or subconsciously. And it's facts.
Right, because why? You can none of the shit that... Because you ain't real. You ain't real.
So you're just printing. Printing.
Oh,
and copying.
The true you lives inside. This is the stage. This is a role. So now... You have an opportunity to pick the part you want to play. You can play the broke nigga. You can play the nigga who's always fucked up. Or you can play the nigga who get money. Or you can play the revolutionary nigga. Or you can play whatever part you want to play. Human beings are so fucking crazy that we already playing a role because this ain't who we are. And then we want to create a physical.
Consciously or subconsciously?
And then we want to create the physical aspects of doing it. Like Hollywood. All that shit do is imitating what we are really doing.
Yep.
On this plane.
Illusions.
You know what I'm saying? And they create an illusion out of an illusion.
Yep.
This shit is just an illusion. You can hack the matrix, change the illusion, and be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just think it. Act on it, be it, and it will be. You know what I'm saying? It will be.
Yo,
speak it into existence.
Action. Movement is life. Stagnation is death.
The action comes once you speak it and the thoughts come. You can't help it.
And like
you can't help it.
And he said, any thought without a plan is a daydream, period. And if you put any action without thought it's stupid. Like nothing's gonna happen from it. You have to plan. The thinking you're doing, your imagination is your plan, is your blueprint. Is okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And then the action comes behind it. The universe got no motherfucking choice.
It will bend.
What are some strategies for developing a successful mindset? I'm gonna tell you about the universe got a choice. Like y'all niggas literally living with me. You see my subscribers, see my family. I don't give a fuck. I know. I understand the ways of the Lord. It's gonna break. Everybody that's not watching, I will be. How? I don't know. It's not my job to know though. It's just my job to play my part. But like, what are some strategies for developing a successful mindset? I'm gonna give you some strategies. Like my man said, consistency, and one thing is belief. Listen, man.
Sacrifice.
And belief, and when you believe, you will sacrifice. Easily. Belief in your fucking... Listen, and stop all these little MK Ultra brainwashed things. I gotta do this by this age. I gotta do this by this age. Oh, I'm 40. I can't do this. Oh, I'm 30. I can't do this. Oh, I'm 50. I can't do this. Stop. That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas got... One nigga that he's pulling up. I forgot his name. I don't want to lie. I'm saying shit. He became a fucking Grammy Award winner at that 72. The Born to Be Rich book I was reading. He got his shit at 54. Now he got 50. What's wrong with y'all? What makes y'all think that? This I'm just done. I'm done. Oh, I gotta move up by this age. I gotta get a baby like this. Like certain things you might have to work biologically, but like y'all try to keep up with the Joneses so much and fit in some brackets.
The funniest thing about that is,
and it's all illusion.
And the funniest thing about it is that's fact. The illusion, the funniest thing about it is you're trying to keep up with physical aspects of life, right? But are you trying to keep up with the spiritual aspects of life? Oh, I gotta be a certain spiritual stage at a certain point in my life. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that. You ain't saying before I die, I gotta figure out why I'm really fucking here. Because it wasn't to be an NBA basketball player, or it wasn't to be a rapper, it wasn't to be a model, it wasn't to be a doctor, it wasn't to be a teacher. I don't mean to bust your motherfucking bubble. It was meant, that shit was just tools to get you to a point where your spirit is supposed to get to. So, nobody cares about that.
I'm gonna bust another bubble. For all the grown-ups that's paying a mortgage, got 19 kids, car notes, and you still think you're still a kid. I know a lot of them that like you're still a mental midget. You're still a fucking, but you haven't grown spiritually, so you got the same triggers you had at 18. The same thing that pissed you off at 18 and you're 44 still pisses you off. You haven't got past that. You still got the same tics. You still got the same fucking little negative traits at 24. How you grown? How you grown up? Where's your spiritual growth? Where's your mental growth?
Are you empathizing?
Are
you not looking down on somebody else because they got less than you?
Do you overstand versus understanding?
Are you giving more of yourself than you are asking of other people?
None of this. Y'all don't give a fuck about none of this. All y'all think about, okay, a fucking party, car. Like, it's almost Neanderthalish. But y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. So the strategy is to have successful mindset, believing, changing, put into action. I'm keeping it real with y'all niggas. This is my affliction for years. Hold on, let me just say this quick fast, and you can go. Nobody, and in the audio book said the same thing, and you can vouch for me. I'm sure you can vouch for me. Nobody is coming to save. When did I figure that out? Like, yeah. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's. Do it.
There ain't no God coming to save you.
There's no fucking high force. There's nobody in your life that's gonna be like, hey, here's $1 million. There's nobody coming to save you. There's no magical moment that's gonna change. You're gonna lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You got to do it.
That's to me.
That's it. That's the trick.
I told you.
It's
That's
gonna be
why
hard.
I said
It's gonna be this, but you gotta do it.
In the world, to me, the saddest thing, the saddest fucking thing, the saddest thing is the fact that people wake up every day praying, God help me, and nothing ever fucking changed. That nigga around the corner is hungry, starving, and he's still starving tomorrow. You know why? Ain't nobody coming to help you. Now you see that? It's a fucking tough pill to swallow. Because that means you got to do it on your own. That means you got to stand up, you got to believe. In order, if you want that God to hear you, you got to change the frequency that you're vibrating on.
Listen.
Or else he's not going to hear you.
Actually, and also, you can either do two things at your time. And in this world we live in, you want to be honest, we got an advantage. Because you could actually choose the content that you ingest. Then before, whatever content was on, you had to ingest. So like while I'm at work, I listen to a ton of different type of audiobooks. Audible, this and that, whatever it comes in, whatever can something through my mind, I'm listening to. You know what you also like I said, listen, bro. We got a affliction, and it's the realest shit ever. What he said is like this. He said, we got the mommy, the baby syndrome. He said we got taken care of so much as a kid from the time we was born up to 18, 20s, but that we still looking for somebody to save you, help you, give you something. Like, mommy, who? No, it's your fault. That we depend on somebody, we looking for that parent figure to come save the day. And he was a psychologist, and when he broke that shit down, like, damn, that almost like, that's why everybody's like, okay, God, somebody's gonna do it. They're still looking for that mommy or daddy to come feed you. No, nigga, or chica, it's not happening, nigga. Like, and trust me, I'm not trying to shit nobody, nigga. I always afflicted with this shit for years, for most of my life. Waiting for that movie moment that, hey, your life changed, nigga. It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen.
If you don't believe it's going to happen, you asking for somebody else to help you make it happen.
Fuck.
It can happen. That magic
The law of attraction don't look like that, man.
You
got to put some action. You got to rev that engine.
The magic moment can happen.
Yeah, it definitely can.
The magic moment can happen.
What's luck?
But you can't.
What's luck?
Preparation.
And timing.
The magic moment can happen, right? But you have to, first for that magic moment to happen, you got to believe. You got to believe.
What am I strategy?
You know what I'm saying? You can draw everything that you want to you because you're a magnet. And everything has the same magnetic, you know what I'm saying? Same magnetic quality. So you can draw what you want to you, but to get to that point where you can, you got to get to the point where you completely believe in it, where it's vibrating through every cell in your body.
Before you even go on,
where all you think about is that.
Before you even go, before you even go on, let's go.
And it will come to you.
This next subject. This next topic, the next question actually coincides with what you're saying. So, how do you overcome limited beliefs? How do you overcome that? Like, because I know it's easier said than done. Because we kind of drove ourselves out of it now. But it is hard to get yourself out of like, damn, you got nothing to actually still believe that it's gonna pop off. So, how do you overcome limited beliefs? Now, let me touch. Since you spoke me, go ahead. How do you overcome limited beliefs?
By being quiet. Using this and just sitting there and being quiet, because I'm going to tell you why. If you just still yourself for a split second, for moments at times, you will hear God talk, which is your inner self, which is that truth, your true self inside of you. And if you take time out, which I started to do, and I'm telling you, if you just take a split second to just sit there and just listen to your inner voice, it will tell you exactly what to do, when to do it, when to move, how to move, and everything. That's the reason why so much noise around you. That's the reason why they keep you working 8 hours a day.
And that's why it's easy.
That's the reason why
and that's why it's easy to think, and that's why I like successful people get about 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's what meditation is. Yeah, that's what meditation is about.
Hold on, let me build you on that. Boom. I say that's the spiritual way of overcoming limited beliefs. But I'm gonna tell you what's the physical way. I'm gonna tell you what the physical way is. Acknowledge your little trophies. When you do something good, when you said, yo, you know something? I'm gonna drink 3 smoothies a week, and you actually did it for 2 weeks. Give yourself props, cause that props you're gonna give yourself is gonna keep you gonna go in for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and build you up. Cause people is quick to be negative. If they do something in 2 weeks that's negative, they'll go down on themselves for 3 years. When you do something for 2 weeks that's positive, you give yourself no credit. When you fail in 2 weeks, oh man. But you did it for 2 weeks, something you never did before. Give yourself little trophies along the way. The little trophies you're giving yourself along the way is going to keep your energy going. Be quick to be negative on ourselves. Quick. It feels comfortable. And they also had an audiobook too. I've been saying shit for years.
Yeah, you know why,
I've been saying that for years. It's a comfort zone thing. And they said that shit and that thing. It's a limited comfort zone. It's what you're used to.
You know why you're quick to be negative?
It's what you're used to.
Because we're the low frequency vibration.
And also, I don't think natural, because kids not naturally low frequency. Hold up, let me elaborate.
Sure.
I don't think kids naturally low frequency. I think we were taught from what these motherfuckers did, and not only that, maybe the genetic from descent-based slavery, from what we fucking the trauma based from our ancestors, and that in our DNA, plus the motherfucking mental manipulation they did from the time we was fucking born, and the things that they give us to eat, and the things they give us the air we breathe, the water. All that contributes, because if you look at the fucking effects of fluoride, it breaks down your brain, puts you in a depressive state. Everything that you do in this shit puts you in a low frequency, low vibrational state.
You know,
but like, so it's I think they had a big part to do with it. And I think it definitely keeps you there. No, and I think they knew it was acceptable.
You know why?
By nature, because we're humans and we're weak by nature. So I knew they knew it was successful, so they just fucking overindulged.
Why though? You know, in the first stage.
But that's how you overcome fucking limited fucking beliefs, man. Give some little trophies along the way. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You were supposed to speak it. But in the first stages of a child's life, from 0 to 7, you're vibrating on a low frequency. Theta state. You're vibrating on that state, which is the state for the subconscious to intake information. This is how children learn everything.
But low frequency, not in a negative way. Low frequency in an unknowing.
No, let me explain. Let me explain. See now, boom. Since we already said, right, the energy is one energy. So the frequency is an energy. It's just vibrating, right? You're on the lowest part of that frequency. So once again, you're absolutely right. The only time the frequency itself and the actions of it that becomes negative is when you enact the actions. So you're right. But don't, you know what I'm saying? So saying you're vibrating on a low frequency is not a negative thing.
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's not a negative thing.
I just want to clear it up, because not for people that
right. Say you're not, but the actions you commit when you're on that frequency, if it's in a selfish state, is what's the negative thing. The child is vibrating on that frequency because that's the frequency that the information is being stored into the subconscious.
It's a downloading state.
It's the downloading state.
Yeah.
Now, where I completely agree with you, now if you're a fucking mad scientist genius and you know this, you can manipulate this.
Yup.
You can send out as much information
in
as
that
you want
downloading state
that's negative.
That's negative and fucking low frequency.
You can fluoride the water all day long to keep you vibrating, so you never get out of that low frequency
fluoride
state.
Your toothpaste.
So you never get out of that low frequency state. So you
farm-raised bullshit.
There you go.
GMOs.
Now you can play mad scientist. Once you understand this, you can play an evil genius and do certain things. So they never get out of this low frequency state. So they always stay in theta. So they always intaking nothing but what we went into and moving off of their subconscious. They never in a conscious state like we are right now in this room. They never like that. They never discussing nothing. They never building. They just moving off of what they learned. The sign says don't walk, no cars moving.
Yo, I was in the city.
Walking.
I was in the city.
Until that shit
I was
says
in the
walk.
city. There was no cars. 2 days ago. In the city. Granted, a lot of them is tourists and they're probably scared of the American streets and shit like that. Because when I go out of state, you might
It's a
be.
programming.
But I'm not gonna lie, not all of them is tourists, my dude. And these motherfuckers, it was no cars. I'm not like me and like 2 other people walk. And you can tell we just all look at each other like, what the fuck y'all waiting for? It was like a group of 8 waiting for the light. It was no cars. There's nothing to be scared of. There's nothing. Like I mean, unless they're scared of getting a jaywalking ticket.
No,
like,
they scared of, because it doesn't say to walk. They don't even know
that's
why
insane.
they're not walking.
That's insane. They're looking at us like,
Because these,
what the fuck? Like,
majority, 85% of the population is moving off of subconscious programming.
guys, and another perfect segue. What's the biggest reason people don't have a successful mindset?
Because they're moving off of
There you go.
subconscious fucking programming.
That's 2 in a row. Perfect segue.
They're moving off straight their subconscious program, the shit that they downloaded from the time of 0 to 7. Who you are is who you're going to be, unless you want to change after 7. You're going to become that person. God is going to deliver everything to you. It's all setting in. If you believe that the police is good and helpful, it's all setting in. If you believe that they bad, it's all setting in. You know what I'm saying? If you're seeing your mother being abused, it's all this is who you becoming is being set in.
You know why most people don't have a successful mindset my way? I'm being fucking raw. And I'm speaking for myself a few years back. Like 4 years back, 3 years back, I would say. We a bunch of sore fucking, I was, and y'all motherfuckers a bunch of sore fucking loser baby whiners. Yeah, y'all lost. Yeah, shit is bad, but is it over? Then you gotta ask yourself and keep it straight, trill. Going back to his point, starting with the man in the mirror. Along everything that you beefing about, what did you do to change it? What did you do? What did you do? It's like, what did you do? Mentally, spiritually, physically, what did you do? What did you do? How's your mindset? Did you swallow me? What did you do to change it? You gonna beef?
You gonna cry all day?
You gonna cry? You gonna beef and you did nothing? How soul losing is that? First of all, and another thing is, for everybody that's doing it, you spending God's, the energy, the fucking all, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, how you get up every morning. My little sister, I call her my little sister Mandy, she passed away in her sleep. The doctors don't know why. Every time you get up in the morning is a blessing. You spending the fucking, you just get up to be mad. It's not over. It's not over. You have people through every fucking age, every ever that did something that they changed it. So why are you giving up?
Because they've been taught wrong.
And they've been taught wrong. They've been taught wrong, but so have we. And at some point, like you going back to accountability, has to be somewhere involved, man. No, we always brainwashed. I was super brainwashed. I love pop culture. I love Hollywood. How much we love movies and shit. Like, well, come on, man, we was brainwashed.
But you know why?
Come on, I don't want to hear that.
No, you got to. Why? Because this is the reason why. Your journey.
You know, hold up.
Right.
2 seconds. My fault. You know I don't want to hear that? And the reason I said I don't want to hear that, because I overstand and I feel y'all play because I was there. But I don't want to give y'all no scapegoat. Like, yeah, it's cool. No, get out of that shit.
No, it's not.
Because nobody's coming to save you.
No, you got to.
That's the reason I'm saying it like that. No, nobody's coming to save you, bro.
No.
Nobody, fucking, nobody's coming to save you.
Listen, Eddie, I started acknowledging one thing. For one thing, like I said, we all going downtown.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, perfect.
We all going downtown.
Same destination, different paths.
The same destination, different paths. And that's what I came to realize. Like, so this conversation we having right now, this conversation is only for the people that's on the same path, who on the same train. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody is not going. Everybody.
Here's the alternative question. Here's the alternative question. Damn, that's deep. Here's the alternative question. Aren't we all supposed to be like? We all have different paths.
No.
Meaning that we're not supposed to be having the same experiences. But don't you think we all supposed to have like? We all supposed to find out who we are. That makes us basically on the same journey in a way.
No.
We all supposed to be figuring out our higher self or our
absolutely
purpose.
Right.
So that's what connects us.
Absolutely.
Maybe not the same purpose. You feel me?
We are sharing the same. we share the same reality, but we are living in our own small portions of that reality.
For the people that know.
Absolutely right. But here's the thing, right? Cool. Look at it as school. We all going to school, right? You in first grade, I'm in second grade, she in third, he in fourth, he in fifth, right? She might graduate before you, graduate before him, her and me. We all gonna graduate. My lessons that I'm learning in the second grade ain't the same lessons you learning in the first. Nor is it the same lessons she learning in third. You understand? So I can't expect somebody who's in the second grade or the first grade to understand the fucking lessons from a fifth grader. They're not gonna grasp it. Now, sometimes you holler at a fucking first, second grade, and they advance. They get the knowledge. They be like, yo, boom. You be like, okay, that nigga might get skipped to the 3rd grade. Some people are like that. That could have been us. The knowledge was spit that ass. We heard. We went, oh, get it. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they just not gonna get it. Why? Because they still in 1st grade.
No,
so they gonna die.
I honestly, I honestly believe that some people's not gonna get it because it's not their time to.
That's what I mean.
But and
That's what I mean. They lessons. They're learning the lessons of a 1st grader. When they come back, when they come back again, because we coming back again. When you come back again to this plane, you gonna go over again.
And I think the only reason you come back again because you still.
Because you didn't get it.
Yeah.
You ain't get it.
Yeah.
You didn't get it, or else your consciousness would ascend to a higher dimension.
So you know, almost like, and I'm an analogy, and this is just like this is not no real facts, but this is just an interesting thing that just popped in my head. You know when you like somebody do a crazy crime, the judge sentenced for like 3 life sentences or 300 years, some shit like that. What you just said, if you don't never get it, and you basically stay in 1st grade this life, second life, you basically almost fought like an eternity sentence to keep repeating
the same thing
over
in
and
a
over
different fashion,
vessels.
in a different vessel, in a different manner.
A different experience,
the same
but
test.
the same test.
The same test, but
So that's
the test will come in a different
like
way.
Eternity sentence.
And not only that, the fact that now when you be reborn all over in a different vessel, right? Because it's 2 times you're being reborn every night. You go to sleep, you die, and you wake up. You just
and your body also changes and growing or decaying or whatever the case may be.
You just got the blessing.
To wake back up.
You got the blessing.
Spirit,
and not only that,
spirit
to have the jewels of yesterday. To have the jewels of yesterday. So you can correct your mistakes from yesterday. When you change vessels, you ain't going to have that opportunity to remember what you did yesterday.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You got to start this whole shit all over from ground 1 again. Same test.